Welcome back, SGL, on this fine Sunday night for our double header to end the week. This is the Oli Mazar, and we got two win or go home matches. One in the Premier Cup, which you're seeing right here, right now, and the other in the Championship Cup. We will be kicking off in less than 5 minutes with EM Dallas Burn of FC Dallas versus LaCinco12 of Austin FC. If we don't go to 7 games and have multiple overtimes, we will most likely be taking a short break before we kick off EC Eternal versus Los Verdes in the Championship Cup. Now, I am not alone in the commentary booth. I do have a co-commentator with me. So come on in, Skyline.
Good evening, Maz and SGL. Yeah, I was supposed to be here tonight with Huey, but luckily Maz stepped up for me, so I'm not running solo here. But excited to see my fellow home team, EM Dallas Burn, up against the Austin FC team. You know, this being an in-state rivalry game. I'm excited to see how this plays out. I know a lot of the guys from both of the teams. They're really good. I think this game could go either way, Maz.
Absolutely, and I'm really looking forward to this. And you know who else is looking forward to this as well? We have Trigger and Pico David in the chat. Good to see you two in right here. Looking forward to seeing your match later on tonight, Trigger. Hopefully you guys can at least win one game. Get your first game win through at least, and then go from there.
Yeah, he must be in here waiting to see a Dallas Burn victory to give him some striving grace for tonight.
Yeah, most likely.
He knows. Yeah, so for any of the new folks joining tonight, being that it's a cup game, it is a best of 7, like Maz said. It will be regular 3v3s for the 1st, 3rd, 5th, and 7th games if we need all those. And the in-between games, the loser team will select the next alternative game mode. So get ready to see some drop shot or rumble or something like that tonight. Maybe some snow day. I don't know.
But we will not be seeing ones unlike last season because the community told us that they weren't liking the ones games that were coming up. They were not looking forward to playing ones. And we said, you know what? You're right. Let's take them out for this season. But if we do get enough people, we might be able to introduce 4v4 and maybe Gridiron.
Oh. I was thinking about that last week. I was like, if we had teams that had at least 4 active players each week that were going to be on, we could throw in those 4's game modes. That would change things up. That'd be a lot of fun.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that'll definitely be a game changer for sure. Whilst we are getting very close to kickoff, how about we take a quick look at the brackets in both the Premier and Championship Cup, just to recap where we are right now. So as you can see right here for the Premier Cup, Frontera Chrome are in the final, beating your El Matador Skyline in a 7-game thriller. Fortunately for you guys, you have a second chance in the lower final. You'll be facing off one of Timber's Army, who did beat KC Cauldron 4-2 last night, and the winner of our first match here between EM Dallas Burn and LaCinco12.
Yeah, that was a tough loss to FSD Chrome. They were a great team. I thought it could have gone either way coming down to Game 7. So, like I said before, we have another chance to face them again. We just need to collectively make sure that we kind of wrap up this next game, depending on who wins tonight versus TA.
Absolutely. Now, the lower semifinal will be played out in 3 weeks' time. So the way we have it set up this season is we have the cup intertwined with the league. So a cup week comes up after 2 league weeks. So next week, we're going to go back into the league. We'll be kicking off with week 9 league action. Then we'll go into week 10 after that. And then we'll be going into the lower semifinals. Now, in the Champ Cup, we have the Rebellion being the first team to make the grand final, beating Frontera Azul 4-1. And this is kind of a reverse of the Premier, where the San Diego team is in the lower final in the champ instead. And in the lower semifinal, we have Steel Army beating EC Defiance 4-1, and they'll be facing off against the winner of EC Eternal versus Los Verdes.
Yeah, that's it's going to be a tough matchup. I mean, Rebellion, you can see, have pretty much run just through everybody they've faced so far. FSD Azul finally gave them a loss there, at least in one of the games. So kind of similar to EM, I think FSD Azul is going to be looking at some redemption if they make it there to the grand final.
Absolutely, but we will talk more about that later because both teams are in, and we are about to kick off our first game of the Premier Cup lower quarterfinal between EM Dallasburn and LaCinco12. Any predictions from the chat and you, Skyline?
I've got to go home team, right? I'll go Dallasburn in 7.
In 7 is interesting. Sorry, go ahead.
We're going to go the distance. I was going to say, I think we're going the distance tonight.
Yeah, I could see that happening, depending on the personnel on display. We've had some roster movements from both of these teams, actually, so, we'll talk more about that as this match develops.
Yeah, I'm just looking to see what's going on with the match here.
We have to remake the lobby.
Yep. Stand by, chat. Technical difficulties. Let me see if... Yeah, like I said, I think tonight, I think it's going to go the distance. I'm expecting a seven game series. Both these teams are good teams, have some great players. Of course, I play with Palace a lot. Caesar, Wicca, who I knew that Wicca has always been on the Dallasburn team this whole season. That's no surprise to anybody, especially not me, as of recently. So, both had some great players. I think we're gonna see some great Rocket League, and I do expect a longer series. I don't think this is going to be a sweep one way or the other.
Absolutely. I think EM Dallasburn has shown themselves to be very good in this cup tournament. We'll see if their run will continue or if we'll see them go home after this.
Should be good. Just a second, Mass.
Sorry?
It's in.
Perfect. We are ready to go.
Okay. I think everyone's in.
Shaybomb coming at chat saying, this is going to be a great series. LaCinco12 has some pop-off potential. Absolutely they do. And we are about to kick off. Here we go.
Oh, Palace with the early shot. Caesar. Palace bangs it. Caesar with another block. Burn are on their heels.
A back foot start from EM Dallasburn. And they have to continue defending because the ball is going in once again. And a third save within the first 30 seconds from EM Dallasburn. They have been on the back foot, but now they're getting this counterattack started. Let's see if they can finish this off. Anomaly coming in at the far post. Just couldn't get a proper contact on target. And EM Dallasburn have to reset. LaCinco12 get away with it. Let's see if they can create something out of this.
Yeah, I think all 3 of those saves were from Caesar as well in the first 30 seconds.
No surprise there. Caesar has been the standout player. And in this game 1, he is flanked by Anomaly, who has been commentating some of our matches recently this season, so you've already heard him in the booth here with us. Yeah. And Wicca, the standout, ever reliable, ever dependable teammate. And facing off in LaCinco12, Palace, Devin, and Runsau, the familiar trio for the team tonight.
Yeah, they oh, we might have a shot here. Big demo in front of net. Caesar able to just keep it clear again. Caesar's going to have like 7 goals in this game within the first 2 minutes.
Well, unfortunately for him, he has to see his team concede. Gets a save, but it just goes out to Runsau, who is set up to place a powerful shot into the middle of the net. LaCinco12 take the lead, 1-0.
Pretty snazzy car anomaly he's got there. I'm digging that.
I believe that's the X-Devil, if I'm not mistaken. Or, no, that's not the original model. That's a DLC vehicle. But Anomaly, speaking of which, going up, gets beaten by Runsao, who cannot get the double off of the side wall. But with the loose ball going out to Palace, surely you'd see them build up. But all he does is play a ball towards Caesar. And now, Dallas Burn are looking for the equalizer as they crank up the pressure. LaCinco12, though, holding on.
Yeah, you know, that car looks a lot like a Ninja Turtle, now that I think about it.
It's funny how he and Wicca both have green cars, and then you have Caesar going out with the Shopify Rebellion decal.
Yeah. Ooh, big demo there. Runsao and Caesar.
Wicca
just keeps it in zone. Let's see, we got a cross here from Caesar. It might be in. It's in! EM with the equalizer halfway.
I did not expect Dallas Burn to get that easy a shot. Wicca coming in, just trying to get it off the corner, but the ball doesn't really go too far into the middle. LaCinco12 we're not ready for that. And it's 1-1. And just like that, Dallas Burn are back in it.
Caesar again blocks it out.
Oh, no.
That might be a crucial mistake. Devin's going to be able to beat him on another shot from Wicca from the corner. Try to take the same pass Caesar did on that last goal.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised to see LaCinco12 be this loose defensively. They have been able to recover, fortunately, because Dallas Burn don't have enough boost to transition quickly with. But they're kind of playing with fire here, aren't they?
Yeah, you know, that last shot, Caesar had an open net. Just didn't have any boost to finish that up with. Otherwise, that was going to be a clear, easy goal for EM. Oh, got a pass over mid here from Anomaly.
Anomaly's been looking pretty decent as well after his struggles against Sounders RC. He's looking much improved right here against a very good LaCinco12 team. Caesar now trying to bring it into the middle, just doesn't have the boost to follow it up, but he does bump Palace away. His teammates, however, are all the way back, and this allows LaCinco12 to kickstart a counterattack. Palace trying to go for it. He couldn't make it. Devin now trying to keep it up, but a great 50 from Anomaly brings his team forward as we enter the final minute. Which team will take the initiative, and which team will select the game mode for Game 2?
There was a great attack by Caesar there. I think he saw Palace lining up for it through the mid. Palace would have had an easy open shot there.
And right now,
Caesar just being the... He's so good for this team right now.
He really is, isn't it? And I think that's what's playing a part in the stalemate between these two sides. You'd think this LaCinco12 team would be more dominant given their ability on paper, but Dallas Burn have stepped up, and they might get an opening right here. Caesar right now. Caesar at the near post, and with 21 seconds on the clock, Dallas Burn take the lead against the Austin FC boys.
LaCinco12 didn't have anybody coming in from that low or the high post over there on the right. They just left it open for him. I couldn't see what happened exactly if Palace got turned awkward trying to cut back to the goal.
Maybe that was it. Maybe they were trying to push up and go for a quick counter. And that 50 at the corner kind of caught them off guard. And now Dallas Burn have control. Caesar with a time-wasting touch at the corner. Palace trying to get a counter going, but the ball falls down to the ground. Dallas Burn take the initiative, and LaCinco12 need to pick the first game mode for Game 2.
All right. Yeah, EM, way to step up there. I love it. Now, LaCinco12's got a big decision here to what they want to play. What do you suspect we're going to see here, Maz?
I've already been spoiled, so I'm not going to make my comment.
Okay. I'm not even going to look, so you just tell me if I need to back out a lobby or something.
No, you're fine. You can stay in.
You know, I could see them. I think Drop Shot seems to be the fan favorite, but it looks like Trigga is requesting doubles. It would be interesting to see a doubles match here. Which lineups we go with?
That is indeed interesting, Trigger. I'm surprised you would say twos because Caesar is a top twos player, and I think both Wicca and Anomaly like to play twos as well. Andrea of EC Eternal calling for drop shot in the chat.
Oh ho ho! It looks like the lobby is.
It is populating.
We're good. We're good.
Just waiting.
Okay, folks.
It is winter day. Yes, the snow is on the grass at Manfield. They have not gone to a brand new arena. The weather just suddenly changed, and instead of a soccer ball, we are seeing a puck. Snow day for game 2. Here we go.
I really like Snow Day. We played Snow Day in our matchup against FSD Chrome, and actually we played very well and came out of that thinking we should just main Snow Day from here on out.
Yeah, it's interesting how polarizing Snow Day can be. I expected that from Rumble, and yeah, Rumble is quite polarizing on its own, but Snow Day as well is equally, if not even more polarizing, which is interesting to say. Right now, Caesar and his EM Dallas Bird teammates are doing a good job of adapting to this game mode. LaCinco12 trying to see if they can take the initiative right here, but they're on the back foot at the moment. Midfield bumps, midfield challenges, and Skyline, as you can attest to, just midfield struggles for LaCinco12.
Yeah. Oh, there's just another miss. Tactical miss, I say. If Caesar again back here keeping the puck out of the net. And they just need to keep their rotations going because they are keeping LaCinco12 on their heels. And for whatever reason, it seems odd because in that last game, we saw 2 that were pretty open nets. And I'm not sure if that was a rotational issue or you would think maybe playing more aggressive, but...
Well,
it seems like...
LaCinco12
I was going to say it seems like midfield. They were just getting beat in.
Oh, yeah. Well, they were trying to play more aggressive. It just didn't work out for them. But right now, they have all the control in this game, too. Devin going for a shot. Good save from Anomaly with a bit of assistance from Caesar as well. It has been all LaCinco12 in the past minute. EM Dallas Bird are on the back foot, but they've done a great job defensively to hold off the boys in green.
Yeah, I would not expect this game to be 0-0 still. We're almost halfway in.
Actually, incredible, not gonna lie. Yeah.
Somebody by this point I thought might have snuck one in. Because it's weird when you play Snow Day how weird pinches are compared to playing the ball.
And you can see it right there. Runs out, didn't just get like an insta pinch. He had to push the car through that puck in order to get that pinch. You don't get that with a soccer ball. If you try that with a soccer ball in soccer, you just pancake the ball and it just falls flat, basically. Like a deflated ball.
This thing comes out like a bullet. Oh! I thought they were going to sneak one in there, Maz.
Somehow.
Teetered on the post.
I cannot believe they got away with that. I thought that was going to be 1-0 for LaCinco12. But EM Dallas Bird can consider themselves lucky. However, if this keeps up, LaCinco12 are going to concede. Sorry, LaCinco12 are going to score their first here. So far, EM Dallas Bird doing a good job of holding on. So right now, they have a lot of defensive work to do. As the puck remains in front of the goal line, and it gets cleared out once again by Anomaly, who's been terrific defensively.
Wow, there was 2 really good chances there for LaCinco12 to try to score one of those. Just could not get it to bite. It goes back to like puck versus ball. Like I said, you just never know. This puck will teeter off a post weird. Oh, I thought that one had a shot from LaCinco12 if they had somebody following there.
In chat, we are about to enter the final minute. Still 0-0 between both sides. This feels like a key game for both teams involved.
Oh my gosh! Huge cross check by Caesar to save a goal.
What a demo! And Devin was also caught off guard. He was right there to follow up, but the smoke blinded him completely. Great defending on display from EM Dallasburg. And they're still in this as they try to get the first goal themselves. LaCinco12 doing a great job of keeping the puck out of their goal mouth.
Oh man, this is crazy how action-packed this game has been. For a 0, oh my gosh, Run South sneaks it in. I didn't see who was on the front post. That came out. That just came so fast he couldn't turn in time. Caesar was trying to get there.
They were all on low boost. That goal though was coming. LaCinco12 kept huffing and puffing, trying to blow the house down, and they finally do. With 20 seconds remaining, EM Dallasburg don't have much time to equalize. LaCinco12 are very likely to get back in it. Unless they can see an equalizer right here. Anomaly on Palace.
My gosh.
Wicca misses, and the puck finally goes to the other end. Surely this is it. Game 2 in LaCinco12's favor, unless EM Dallasburg find a way to keep it up.
Oh, what a game. A 1-0 victory, LaCinco12. What a match.
That was tense, Skyline. I mean,
yeah,
you could see it. But
I thought that demo by Caesar, that's so demoralizing because that was just going to be an open net shot.
But that's the thing, Skyline. Even if you have moments like that, if you keep up the pressure, stay in front of the goal mouth, you will eventually find a way to score. EM Dallasburg did very well defensively, but one of the things they were not able to do was bump the opposition away. Bumps and demos are critical. That allowed LaCinco12 to keep up their aggression, get their cuts in, and that's how they got their winner at the end of the day, because Runsout turned around, cut into the middle, and caught Caesar off guard at the near post.
Yeah, Caesar was just trying to get back to it. I mean, that was a split second of being a block or even a punch back out. That's why you love this game.
Man, Rocket League is so good. When everything comes together, it is a phenomenal video game to watch. It's a phenomenal video game to play. Let me rephrase myself. It's a phenomenal esport. And I hope, that its issues get fixed. There have been various issues, especially in ranked playlists with bots infiltrating. But we can put all that aside for now, because in this private lobby, we don't have to worry about any bots or cheaters. Here we go. The critical game 3 is on between EM Dallasburg and LaCinco12. Who will take the initiative?
Wow, Wicca to Caesar over mid there. I thought we might have saw a goal within the first 10 seconds.
And now
Palace
LaCinco12
with the dribble up middle. Caesar just bats it out.
I can see what Palace tried to do, but he didn't have anyone trying to put some pressure on Caesar and get him bumped away.
Yeah.
So with Zero Boost, he had to do a lot on his own. Caesar, well, he's one of the best defenders in SGL, so that wasn't too hard for him.
Oh!
What
wow,
a
I actually
goal.
that could have gone in like 3 different ways. I was gonna say I was surprised Palace on that miss, and then Runsile there off the backboard there.
But that was an incredible team goal from LaCinco12. Palace may have missed, but Runsile was there to follow up. And he gets 2 touches off of the backboard to force it into the back of the net. And that's exactly what LaCinco12 needed after the game 1 and 2 struggles. They're leading 1-0 within the first minute.
Yeah, I think at this point EM's had some really good opportunities here and could have caught LaCinco12 off guard, but they're just not finishing it. Right there, a little mistake.
Oh, Caesar just got enough off of the small pad to go up and challenge the aerial 50. Loose ball right there. Caesar cutting and saying, I'll take over. Now Wicca takes control, tries to follow it up off of the corner. Good clearance out by Runsout. Devin tried to follow it up with Zero Boost, gets a 50, and now LaCinco12 can flood forward and look for the second goal.
Oh, Wicca's got to make that touch. He does. Oh, it's going to be an open goal here. Anomaly from Caesar. No, Caesar by himself with the equalizer. EM Dallas Burn.
It's all about that miss from Runsau. He couldn't even get the boost at the corner to get back. Net wide open. And EM Dallas Burn are back in it just like that. That lead lasted for close to just a minute. It's now 1-1.
Right. Oh, maybe, I was going to say we might have another opportunity here for Burn.
Oh my goodness, this is looking a little bit messy from LaCinco12 right now. Just a bit all over the place. Nice back pass though from Devin, to Devin from Palace. Now Devin brings it forward on his own. Nice mid pass there from Wicca. Anomaly and Caesar both choosing to go for it. Anomaly though with a good challenge to Caesar, who pops up, but doesn't get past Devin. And now it's LaCinco12's turn to be on low boost.
I wonder what happened on that double commit you saw from Anomaly and Caesar there in the mid. Just miscommunication, or maybe a no call. Both just went.
I mean, it can happen, but it wasn't punishing. So, you know, the team got away with it at the end of the day. They could have had a second. Wicca and Caesar choosing to go for the same ball right there. Great pass out to Anomaly, though. I think that shot was off target, but LaCinco12 were not to know about that. They still had to challenge, and they get away with it, and now kickstart a counter off their own.
Caesar again protected the goal for the Burn.
Can I just say how impressive Anomaly has been tonight in particular? I thought he was going to struggle against a team with more mechanical skill compared to him in LaCinco12, but he's held his own, and he's looked incredible here so far.
Yeah, I remember watching Anomaly's first game because nobody knew how to say his name yet. And I thought he looked really good at that. I really hadn't seen all the games between now and then, but he seemed like a really solid player before. I think he's still showing that.
And it helps EM Dallas Burn that they can have reliable players in Anomaly and Wicca who can be consistent with their contacts and challenges and rotations. Caesar just being able to play with so much freedom and able to contribute with the goal to bring his team into the lead. What a pass off of the corner at the ceiling from Wicca, and Caesar with a 66 mile per hour, 106 kilometer per hour shot to give the Dallas boys the lead against LaCinco12.
Yep, stepping it up, just like game one, Maz.
Just like game one, LaCinco12 need to find a way back into this.
I think I saw what happened there. Just no boost to go after that. It was a great pop-up by Anomaly. He just didn't have anything to follow it with. But Burn are keeping it in the zone over mid.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Anomaly just couldn't get there.
The bump to take Anomaly away contributed to Devin also getting bumped towards that ball. Luckily for him, he didn't get a strong enough contact to the back of the net, and Palace was able to recover. But it's been a back and forth affair. Both teams having their good moments. Both teams having to defend. It's all about who can take advantage of these chances as we enter the final 15 seconds. EM Dallas Burn on top. Skyline, who do you see taking this?
Right now, I'm going with the EM team. They played really, really well. There could have been another goal just there across from mid. Anomaly had it. Wow, that could have easily been another a 3-1 or a 4-1 win. It looks like Dallas really stepped it up there in that mid to second half of the game. Even with some double commits, some issue, running into each other, that was kind of that first half, and then it seemed like they corrected and got their rotates down and came out of that with the victory.
I am shocked at how good EM Dallas Burn has looked in threes against LaCinco12. I was expecting it to be completely different, but for some reason, that EM Dallas Burn team is playing at the top of their game, and LaCinco12 just have no answer in these 3v3s. Russians are coming in. Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, I would suspect it probably has a lot to do with like pre-game warm-ups. Getting some reps in early before your match. I feel like EM, they did their homework a little bit, put those extra reps in, and you're seeing it come to fruition now.
Indeed. And also some yelling, according to the Russian czar in the chat, saying, I yelled at Anam earlier, so he was ready. And then Anam responds, he ain't lying.
Yeah, pep talk never hurt anybody. What will we have here now? Again, LaCinco12 with the decision.
Now this is interesting. Ooh, this is going to be a big moment for LaCinco12 here as we go with 2v2 action on Back to Paris. Allez!
A Wicca Caesar versus Palace Runsall. They got their two top lines out here.
Oh my goodness. Wicca could have already had the lead right there. Just gets away with it.
Oh, Caesar with a great save in front of goal. As you were talking about, Caesar is a very good twos player.
Yeah, I'm surprised they'd go with twos, but I guess they really want Runsau to be at his best. And Runsau does play a part, getting the assist for Palace. LaCinco12 take the lead. 1-0.
Russians are loving it so much, saying we need a twos league. Yeah, twos is... I like twos, and, you know, not till I've really been playing a lot of it as of recently, but I guess I've been playing a little bit of twos for the past 6 months or so, and it is very different from threes. You don't have that third safety net back there, but you also get a lot more room to work with the ball, and I've grown to prefer playing twos over threes.
You're not alone. A lot of people do like to play twos for the most part. And one of them is also Palace, who makes a miss. Runsau needed to intervene to prevent Caesar from getting a shot. Runsau clears it out now. Oh, we're seeing the pass. It's good on Saul.
Oh,
a triple tap.
I thought he was gonna hit the triple on him.
Just couldn't get it on target at the end, but that was an audacious effort. And that's the beauty of twos. You get to see incredible mechs on display from both sides. Wicca beating him, open net, but Runsau has the boost to get to the ball first, takes it away from the danger zone, shot on net, just off target, Wicca whiffs, EMDAO spurred, are cranking up the pressure, but LaCinco12 get away with it.
Oh man, that was a big whiff from Wicca there. I thought we might have saw the equalizer come through. Oh, we might hear just left the goal.
That demo was
Palace
clutch.
keeping it out.
You know, want to bring up Palace and his preference for twos as well. He was maining twos for a bit. He did get into Grand Champ on his own, playing twos last season. So for him, he is a very good twos player. To go with Runsau, who has been top this season regardless of the game mode being played out. So I can see why they picked twos. It's just Caesar, this is his main game mode, and personally, I would have picked a game mode to limit Caesar's influence. But so far, LaCinco12 have done a great job of keeping this EM team out.
Yeah, they're just playing smart, not making a lot of mistakes, trying. There's been a couple times where I thought the ball came out to mid, and there could have been a shot there by EM, but LaCinco12 was able to come ahead with that without having a goal scored on him. Oh,
what a
they might have an opportunity here.
Open net. Oh, Wicca needed to get that touch, but now Caesar's going to follow up with a double 50 on Palace, and that allows Runsau to get it out for just a brief second.
Oh, big fake by Wicca. Past the mid. Look at this. Oh my gosh. That was crazy, Maz. If Wicca was planning, that was an excellent whiff. Like, you couldn't have asked for a better play.
And that's what makes him so good. Even if he misses the contact, he's able to recover quickly and get into position for the next step in his team's play. Runsau getting caught off guard, stuck in no man's land, and that allowed Wicca to get the shot into the open net. EM down spurred with all their pressure capitalized, and they might get a second, and they do! Wicca within second, with EM down spurred second, and just 10 seconds after kickoff, EM Dalsburn come from 1-0 down to lead 2-1.
Yeah, I'm starting to think this was an elaborate plan by Wicca to miss a bunch of balls in the first 3 minutes. That way they are playing for the miss, and then Wicca's making contact. I like it.
This is absolutely insane. I mean, I cannot believe what we're seeing right here. EM Dalsburn in the lead against LaCinco12 in their preferred game mode here. 2v2. And it might go to a 3-1 lead if EM Dalsburn can capitalize on their chances. But now there's a 2v1 situation for them to deal with. Great 50. Great goal. Palace with his second. Runsau doing a lot of great work on the counter. And it's 2-2.
That was that 50 ball win by Runsau right there. Set it. I mean, that was perfect. Palace was in the right position. I don't know. We'll see if this goes to OT.
Yeah, this can now go either way. Great kickoff for LaCinco12. For the shot! With his hat-trick! LaCinco12 come back, and now they're in the lead! 5 seconds after kickoff, they're up 3-2.
Oh, Caesar was so close to getting a block on that. That was a great shot by Palace. You know, that's the hardest thing, too, these 50 balls right there in middle.
Yeah, those kickoffs at twos are absolutely critical. You gotta make them count. Wicca couldn't do it. And now they get away with it right here. Caesar bringing it up off the corner, trying to center. Doesn't even get the ball. Can't even go for the bump. And now Palace with 14 boosts brings it up to the other end. Trying to bring it into the middle. Trying to waste as much time as possible. Caesar versus Runsau. Oh no, that awkward flip. And Runsau gets the fourth. And surely that's game 4 in the bag for the Austin boys.
Yeah, that was excellent setup again. I can't see in 21 seconds. I mean, stranger things have happened.
There's still a lot of time. We've seen comebacks in 2v2s before.
I have a shot here from Wicca.
Oh, what?
Caesar misses. Oh, it's still flipped over the goal here. Can they get it out? LaCinco12 does. I think that is going to be it for this game. EM Dalsburn is going to fall 4-2 to the Austin FC.
I cannot believe that miss. I'm still in shock. That should have been 4-3. Caesar couldn't make it count. Caesar finally gets the goal back. Not that it matters because it's already 0 seconds on the clock, but he does get his hat trick at the end of the day. Nicely dodging Runsau and getting the final goal and the final bit of play in.
Wow, what a match. What a twos match.
Yeah, if anything, this puts some credence into a potential twos league. I think we could see a lot of good action from all of these players if they're up for it. Who knows? But for now, we are going to be going back into 3v3 action very soon.
Yeah, the concept of a twos league with this, the only way I think, I mean, if you only have 2 players, it makes sense. But any more than that, some type of ruling of at least every member of your squad has to play 1 game might be an even way to do it.
I see what you mean, yeah.
That way you get some, you don't just have your, Palace Runsau every set lineup. You don't have your Luis Gnostics,
I get what you mean. Maybe that's something we could discuss down the line.
Yeah.
As we go into season 11.
That was great twos play. It really, shows you how much those 50s balls on either side, how much it matters.
Big time. Big time.
All right, so back to threes. We've currently got a tie 2-2. Maz, it's possible we could be taking this to 7 tonight.
We could.
We're at least going to 6.
I think, just like yesterday, the team that wins this game 5 will win the match. Here we go. Who will take the advantage and go into match point? It has been close with a lot of back and forth action, with a lot of punches and counter punches, with a lot of initiatives and responses. But who will take charge in this matchup?
Yeah, back to our three. I don't think there's been any subs tonight. Maybe everyone's busy, but the same three: Anomaly, Caesar, Wicca, Devin, Rensal, and Palace. They've each. I take that back. EM Dallas Burn has won both threes tonight.
Right now, EM Dallas Burn are doing a good job of keeping this pressure up. Tight angle shot doesn't work out. And now his team need to go back. LaCinco12 are coming up, trying to create a chance of their own. Devin with a great pass to the middle. Runs out with the shot. Oh, with the crossbar. Palace. No, sorry. Devin is back there to finish it up. LaCinco12 take the lead. 1-0.
Yeah, that was great. Great setup there by Runsal and Devin pulling off in the mid. You can see Palace even kind of cheating back on it and decided, nah, his guy's got it. He stuck it in.
EM Dallas Burn behind, but we've seen them in this position a whole lot already. They've come back and they have taken the lead. But can LaCinco12 step up and make a big difference right here? It's been back and forth and very even between these two sides.
Oh!
But might we see them start to take charge right here? So far, EM Dallas Burn have not been shaken up by that first goal that they conceded. But there could be an opening right here. Palace doesn't make enough of that. And now his team needs to go back and defend.
I was going to say, it feels like that Tues game really got a little fire under the Austin team. As they are playing a lot better rotates, making good hits, and just beating Dallas Burn right now on the field.
Yeah, we saw this in the the Championship Cup upper final as well. LaCinco12 somehow couldn't put it in for their second. They've had these moments in the past in the season where they'd have great looks and they just wouldn't be able to finish it off. And EM Dallas Burn are still in this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a shot from Wicca, though. Man, I thought we were going to see Caesar looked like he might have come off the wall there to middle. Wicca was able to at least follow it up with a shot, but looks like Dallas Burn's trying to get it a little bit together, but then as soon as they do, they let something slip through, and Devin just makes this. They got really awkward in the goal there, Maz. I think that was that miss. Yeah. And Anomaly, I think, actually put that in.
So, two things happened right there. One, everyone from EM Dallas Burn was pushing up. Anomaly with a great early challenge. Wicca, though, was not set to follow it up on the flanks. Devin took over, and Caesar pushed high up, expecting Wicca to follow through, but he couldn't. And now, speaking of Wicca, they might concede a third, but Caesar and Anomaly combined to get it out, and Wicca keeps it going, but a great challenge in the midfield keeps up the pressure.
Yeah, Burn is just getting beat in this game right now. This does not look like the team we saw in the second threes game.
This looks like a completely different LaCinco12 side, and you mentioned it earlier, the twos game has completely transformed their approach. They look way more proactive, way more aggressive. We saw this in the Championship Cup upper final as well between the Rebellion and Frontera Azul. When Frontera Azul beat the Rebellion in Game 1, Game 2 was a 2v2 match, 2v2 game between them. And then, after that, the Rebellion just proceeded to sweep Frontera Azul. And we might see something similar happen right here. Runsal now getting in on the goals. Gets LaCinco12's third off of a good pass from Devin. EM Dallas Burn have been completely caught off guard. And with 1 minute 25 seconds to go, LaCinco12 look good to get their match point. They're up 3-0.
Yeah, Wicca's struggling in this game. Oh, as I say that, here at EM Dallas Burn with the score. Anomaly from Caesar over mid.
What a ceiling shot that is as well. 63 miles per hour, 100 kilometers per hour, off of Alice BangersOnly.com radar gun. Palace could not get to that ball on time. That speaks to how much power Anomaly put onto that. And that is the goal that brings EM Dallas Bird back. Might they get a second? We shall see.
Yeah, that's what they need, though. You know, you got a little over a minute left. They haven't been playing great, but maybe that will light a fire under them, start making some of these shots here, and try to put some more into. Oh, we might have one here. Oh, Anomaly again with a redirect and a great save by Devin.
It's Caesar who's not been getting too involved right now. He has been a heavily influential player for EM Dallas Bird, but in this game, he's just been missing like that. Wicca and Anomaly trying to bring his team back into this. Cannot get the pitch off of the ground. Tries to get a 50, misses. Anomaly now following this up. Off the backboard, in front of the net. Caesar! Off of the post! That was not an easy effort, but I thought he was going to make it and bring it in. And LaCinco12 get away with it with less than 20 seconds to go. That might play a big part in their victory in Game 5.
Yeah, that was, you could see what they were trying to do on that, and I think Caesar just got a little too, he's a little ahead, or behind it, sorry, couldn't get ahead of that, and just hit the post instead of back hitting it. Wow. What a matchup.
This is...
And that takes LaCinco12 to the lead with a 3-2 victory going into Game 6.
I mean, this is huge for LaCinco12. They've been losing their 3v3 games until now. It is EM Dallas Bird's turn to pick the game mode for Game 6. This is critical for them. They have to make the right choice so that we can go into Game 7. We'll see what they select right here.
Yeah, we got a 50-50 shot here, right? It's either going to be a drop shot or rumble.
There's still hoops.
Oh, there's hoops. That's right. I always forget hoops. Thank goodness we don't play Heat Seeker. Oh, that'd be terrible.
Yeah, I know there are a lot more game modes, but no, we're not going to bring a whole lot of them in. Before anyone asks, no, we're not going to bring in every single possible game mode. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, maybe we get something where if one team's up 3 wins to no wins, then that 4th game they have to play a 3v2.
Okay, nah. We've seen ridiculous game modes from very old Rocket League tournaments from back in the day, but nah, even we won't get that ridiculous. But we are going to kick off Game 6 very soon. If you remember yesterday, KC Cauldron and Timber's Army finished it out in 6, and in Game 6 we played Rumble. As you can see right here, 3 players on both teams in Neo Tokyo. Here we go. Skyline, I think we're getting Rumble.
I think so. Rumble is an interesting game mode that a lot of people don't like. I am kind of on board with it. I think it's partially because I'm not very good at it. It's also very random, right? Like your abilities and skills. So,
as random as it is, though, your power-up usage does say a lot about your overall skill in the game. And we're starting to see it right now. The big boot, Wicca with the tornado, just couldn't get a solid enough contact on the ball to keep control of it. Great ice power-up use right there to freeze the ball on the spot. Oh, nice fake as well. Anomaly has to come up, but he chooses to go back. The magnet to keep control, directed towards the net, but he goes too far and is not able to get back to it. Oh my goodness, I thought LaCinco12 were going to take the lead right there. But it's still 0-0. And now we're seeing both of these teams settle in. It's all about who's going to take the initiative, who will make that first mistake, who will take that chance on something incredibly mechanical or individual. Ooh. Great freeze power-up usage from both sides. The ball is stuck right there, Skyline. Neither team can really get to that ball, though.
Anytime the ball just freezes in front of you, it's like nothing you'd expect in Rocket League because we don't play that way.
Yeah,
it makes it very difficult to hit shots.
Oh, we finally get to see the spikes, but a great interception from Devin coming in and cutting to get that ball away. Oh, the punter might work right here! But the ball hits the crossbar. LaCinco12 get away with it yet again. Another shot. Great save by Caesar. Another shot. A double. Low off of the backboard. Palace give LaCinco12 the lead. And just like yesterday between Calder and Timbers Army, the team that won Game 5 takes the lead in Game 6.
Wow. That was excellent use of the plunger I saw in that play. Runs out. Maybe he sunk another one in? Nope. Okay. Wow, that was close.
He took a big chance right there, Skyline, in trying to just wait for the ball to sit up. Gets away with it because that could have easily been a second for LaCinco12. Oh, might it be an equalizer? The plunger coming to good use. And now Wicca with the magnet, keeping it in the middle. And he drags it in. The equalizer right on time. With 2 minutes, 22 seconds remaining. Ian Dowsburner back in it.
Great use of the magnet thing by Wicca. I don't know what all these tools are. I mean, obviously tornado, plunger, harpoon.
The boxing glove, the punch, the boot.
Oh, the punch. So yeah, what's the benefit there? Punch versus the boot. Punch.
The boot targets a player, so you use that to kick a player out of the way. The boxing glove targets the ball, so you use that to get a powerful contact on the ball from very far away.
Oh, Palace just utilizing his special ability. Oh, this is dangerous.
It is the magnet coming to good use. Devin doing a great job of keeping that ball in front of the net. Anomaly caught off guard. The swap seal in the deal. Caesar trying to bump Devin away to no avail. And Palace gets the second and brings LaCinco12 back into the lead.
So yeah, what I've learned in this Rumble thing is basically just get the magnet one and just drive it into their goal. It's an easy game.
It does take quite a lot of skill because you have to be close to the ball. But you also see great Rocket League skill on display. Great control from Devin. Look at that touch off of the backboard, setting up Palace perfectly. Who uses the harpoon to make sure he gets his powerful shot on the ball. And LaCinco12 are up by 2. They're leading 3-1 with 1 minute 35 seconds remaining.
EM's got some work. Sorry, EM Dallas Burn has got some work to do right now, Maz.
That will help them though. Somehow.
Maybe they're.
Wicca equalizes.
Okay.
And we are gonna have to pause though, because Devin had an issue with his controller. We're seeing it in the game chat right now, but I guess he's fine, so we're gonna go back into it.
Okay, minute 20 for Dallas Burn here to try to equalize this game.
Ooh, interesting low play right there. Anomaly with the magnet. Oh, I didn't think he was going to trigger it for that shot. That probably went against him right there.
You have to have, what, some, like, relative closeness for it to work correctly, I guess.
Yes, absolutely. Unlike the spikes, for which you just need to be, well, right on the ball. Big punch, getting the ball away from the tornado. Now the tornado is very effective in also getting your car out of control because it has enough force to make sure you are unable to control your car. Seeing a lot of close calls from both teams as we enter the final 30 seconds. Can Ian Dowsburn get the equalizer right here? They have the ball in front of the orange goal. But so far, LaCinco12 are doing a great job defensively to hold on. Loose ball though, shot whipped. And somehow Ian Dowsburn cannot get it in.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be a goal there, for sure.
And I think Devin's controller still facing issues because he wasn't able to play there for a bit.
Yeah, he said he was having some issues with it disconnecting, but it's been doing it since the match began.
Not that it matters,
And
though.
LaCinco12 finish it off.
Huge win for LaCinco12. Once again, just like yesterday, the team that won Game 5 won Game 6. And LaCinco12 will go into the lower semifinal to face off against Timbers Army.
TA is a great team, too. That'll be a good matchup. That series there really could have gone. I think. I don't know what happened. It seemed like after that twos game, Maz, that LaCinco12, for whatever reason, that changed their entire game. There on out, they were playing a lot more aggressive. They were making good contact, and it seemed like after that, EM Dallas Burn just didn't have an answer to try to answer back to LaCinco12.
Yeah, and I think this means that 2v2 is critical if you want to get your confidence going again. Because, yeah, EM Dallas Burn, once they lost that 2v2, they just looked way slower. It was incredible to see, like, the shifted mentality from both teams. EM Dallas Burn starting to overcommit, getting caught off guard. LaCinco12 just getting into the right spots, upping the pace and intensity even more. Even in Rumble, you could see that happen. LaCinco12 was spending quite a bit of time in front of the blue goal mouth, and they were keeping EM Dallas Burn pinned back.
Yeah, they that Rumble game, I felt some hope after that shot from Wicca off the ceiling. But even on that, I think that was a miss by Devin on the block. So, I mean, had he blocked that, I don't know if we would have felt that they were going to turn that game around. But just got outplayed the last few games of this series.
And, despite getting outplayed at the end, let's give credit to EM Dallas Burn. They stepped it up with a trio that on paper isn't as strong as LaCinco12's overall, but Anomaly, Wicca, and Caesar all looked spectacular. Wicca and Anomaly in particular, I think this match was probably their best match of the whole season.
Yeah, and it's funny, that game there, I mean, just the number of touches you see for Wicca, almost, double what Caesar was doing. And I think, Caesar's a big part of that team when they play well. I mean, you could see it in that first game as well. I mean, I don't know how many saves Caesar had, but he for sure had 3 saves within the first, 30 seconds of that game. So he's a big part of that Dallas Burn team that he's getting, in that game there, you want him to be more involved on that.
Yeah, but it just goes to show you that the Caesar is not necessarily like carrying them and doing everything for them, because Anomaly and Wicca both did a terrific job of not only maintaining the pressure, but also setting up chances to getting those shots in. I mean, you could see it with how quickly Anomaly would go up and challenge the ball in the air right at the midfield, preventing LaCinco12 from coming out, But even when they all dropped back, they all did a great job defensively, just being at the right place at the right time, getting those saves in. Caesar in particular, yes. Like when you're stuck back there like that, you need your best players to turn up and make it count. And Caesar definitely did that. But let's still give credit to Anomaly and Wicca for stepping up and playing really well tonight.
Yeah, no, like you talked about with Anomaly challenging some of those balls early on. What I noticed too is there was a couple he had some really good positioning on the field with some redirects that came right to him. One of those I think Devin barely got to make the save on it, but he's got very good awareness and field knowledge.
Absolutely, and I know you brought up Devin, and you brought him up at the perfect time because we are going to have our first interview with Devin. Welcome on in. What an incredible win for your team, and you guys are now going to have your lower semifinal match against Timbers Army. How do you feel about that?
I'm pretty excited. I don't know. We haven't really played much Rocket League. I mean, I just moved into a new house, but I'm really so I haven't had much time to play, is what I'm saying. But I'm really glad because I like playing against good teams. Even if I'm not the greatest on my team, I know there's better on me than my team. but I still like playing against better people because I feel like that makes me better. So I'm really excited to move on and play against Timber's Army.
Skyline, any questions from you?
Sorry. Yeah, sorry, my headset cut off. Devin, so after that first game, what was y'all's thinking and for game mode, for alternative game mode? What was y'all's thought process going into it was snow day?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't really have a thought process. Palace just kind of decided, he was like, let's do snow day because that's what he's like good at, I'm pretty sure. And that just worked out well. It was fun. I mean, we weren't like screaming like we do whenever we play Rumble, laughing or whatever. But like we were having fun. It was something different, and I feel like we kind of needed that for just a mental reset after the first game.
Yeah, those alt game modes they're great. I guess when it came down to, it looked like after the twos game, I know you aren't playing in it, but going into threes after that, did something change for the team, or was there different communication? Because it sure seemed like, I think it was game 4, or 5, sorry, whatever. After the twos, y'all really turned things around.
Not gonna lie, I like recharged while they were playing twos. My food got here like mid-series, so whenever they went and played twos, I just got myself a plate. I just shoved McDonald's nuggets down my throat, and I came back recharged. So I think that was literally what it was.
Okay, big shout out McDonald's.
Yeah.
Maz, you got anything else?
Yeah, so when it comes to that, the recharge that you brought up, I mean, you were facing some controller issues in Game 6. I'm surprised. Why did your team decide to pause to resolve that?
Because it's been like disconnecting randomly throughout like the whole series, but I've just been playing through it because I don't think it's that big a deal, and it's like only for like a few seconds at a time. But like right after we resumed, like 10 seconds later, it just stopped working entirely. Like I don't know if you saw, but I was just spinning in circles on the field for like a solid 10 seconds before I just decided to fuck it, and I just unplugged my controller and went keyboard mouse for the rest of the game.
Wait, you
like,
went
I'm not
keyboard
gonna lie,
and mouse?
we were in the lead.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's why I was missing so much. Like we were confident that we were gonna win, and at that point, like even if they did score on us in the last bit, I could just use that time to fix my controller and the replay or whatever, and then be good for overtime. Because I was just confident in my team and myself. So like, if I have to play on keyboard mouse for like a minute, that's fine. I don't really mind.
That's still crazy that you guys went with keyboard and mouse at the end. Oh my god, that's a ballsy move to make.
It's fun though. I kept like screaming like, how do I boost? What's the jump button? Because like for some reason the jump button is on right click instead of jump or instead of spacebar, and that like caught me a lot.
Well,
Yeah, it's weird playing K-Bam on that. I have tried doing that, Devin, before, just out of sheer, just want to try something, and I was terrible at it, so I don't know how you would have tried to play an SGL game with that.
Yeah, I missed every ball I was going to. I think I ran under the ball like 3 times when my team trusted me to hit it, but it was just funny. They weren't mad because they knew I was playing on keyboard and mouse. We were just laughing.
well, you got away with it at the end of Game 6, and now you guys are into the lower semifinal. You know, you guys have had an incredible journey in the Cup in particular, as well as the league. Are you aiming to win it all in the Cup, or would you be happy enough with a top 4 finish right here?
Honestly, I feel like with my team, anything but like losing isn't good for us. So we're going to win. We're trying to win everything.
I respect that. I mean, if you're this far, why not go for it all, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, one last question. You guys have faced a Timbers Army side that you faced recently in the league. You guys had a close matchup against them where you could have won, but it was a bit of a mess at the end overall. What are the lessons that you learned there that you will want to carry over to the lower semifinal match that you'll be playing in 3 weeks?
Just stop making mistakes, talk to each other. That was like a really messy series. Like we were like bummed at the end because we knew that was like like a really winnable series. We just weren't consistent with our call outs, with the decisions we made. We were just like all over the place. So I feel like working on communication in between now and that game, and just especially during this game, we were talking a lot during this series, then I feel like that can help us, especially since we have a new player. he's I don't know much about him, but from what I know, he's crazy at the game. So we're gonna probably play him and let him do his thing.
Well, here's hoping it works out for you guys against them, because they are a tough nut to crack, that's for sure. And Palace is in here in the chat as well, talking, basically responding to the questions that I'm asking you. But since he's there and you're here, what I want to ask is, what's the overall mood and spirit like in the voice chats? Like, how do you guys keep yourselves going, even when you get setbacks like you did tonight against Dallas Spur?
I feel like in between games, we briefly talk over mistakes we made and what we could have changed, to like kind of review individually. Because as far as communication goes, like when we're like zoned in and actually playing the game, I don't think there's much of an issue with our communication and like what we're doing wrong, like as a team. I think majority of what's keeping us back from winning every game is just our individual skills, which after the game, we just talk about mistakes we made and things we could do better, like missing the ball or not challenging at the right times or getting about 50. Like we just talk about those rather than like we need to talk more, because we're able to like all collectively lock in pretty well and talk to each other a lot better than we did at the beginning of the season than what was our worry then. Because our worry then was communication. Like Runsao was new. We didn't know how to really play with him, but now we do, and we're able to just kind of talk and understand what we're doing. Just it relies down to what us as individual players are able to do.
It's interesting you bring up communications, because you guys have made some moves to potentially bring in a new player into LaCinco12 recently. How are you going to make sure that he gets settled in and going for this season?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna glaze him, bro. Like he's SSL peak. Just put him on the field, listen to him, and let him do his thing, bro. That's my plan whenever he plays. But all jokes aside, though, we're just going to do what we currently do. I mean, I trust him to be able to play well with us and adapt. So, like, whichever two of us is on the field whenever he's on, we're probably just going to do the same thing we're doing now and just talk the way we are and let him figure stuff out and adapt.
Well, we can't wait to see him get involved with you guys over the next week or so. One very last question. Are you going to be sticking around to watch Los Verdes versus EC Eternal later on tonight?
Of course. I might not be like hands-on playing, but I'm definitely going to have it on my second monitor. I was a part of Los Verdes, dude. I love that team. I'm going to choose them for every matchup, even if they're playing against the best team in the world, because I have full confidence in every player on that team.
There you go. Well, that does it for my questions. Skylight, do you have anything else?
Nothing further. The floor is yours.
Go ahead. If you have any shout outs, anything you want to say, now's the time.
Shout out Palace, shout out Runsao. They were both really supportive today with my like issues, because I'm having a lot of internet bugs, a lot of controller bugs. Like I just moved into a new house, everything's buggy. So shout out to them for just sticking with me and supporting me rather than getting frustrated at things I can't really control. Shout out them.
There you go. Big credit to you guys for getting the big win against your Texas rivals. Now you're going to be facing off against Timbers Army in the lower semifinal. That match will be in 3 weeks. We'll see what happens until then. Take care, Devin, GG's, and have a good night.
Have a good night.
Yeah, this LaCinco12 team is going to get scary, Skyline, when they start to really get going.
Yeah, I'm interested to see more about this other player he spoke of.
Yeah, apparently he could have made an appearance today, but he wasn't around, so, well, they had to stick with their usual trio, and it worked out for them at the end of the day. Meanwhile, Dallas Spur didn't have any subs on hand either, so they've had to stick with Wicca, Anom, and Caesar. Speaking of Caesar, here he is for his interview. Caesar, a very tough loss for y'all at the end of the day. Whoops, I forgot to change that. Very tough loss for you guys at the end of the day, but you guys really put LaCinco12 on the back foot for most of that match. How do you feel despite the loss?
What's up, y'all? Yeah, can you repeat the question real quick?
How do you feel despite the loss? Like, are you still proud of how your team performed tonight?
Yeah, always. I'm never disappointed. We played pretty good little squad. Runsell, David, and Devin. I like Devin. Always roof room. So it's nice to see him pick it back up. Like they're towards the middle games, but nah, we're not disappointed or nothing like that. It's just another series. We played pretty good in, so maybe if we got swept, that would have been disappointing. But we're chilling with our result, I guess.
So, given how much your team has struggled this season despite the good performances, I mean, you guys have played well, but you're just not getting the results. Is that something you guys have talked about, or are you guys just moving on from your losses quickly?
The question. Can you repeat it?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you repeat it? I'm sorry.
Repeat? Okay. Despite playing well, you're losing still. Do you guys talk about why this is the case and how you guys could get out of it? Or do you guys just say, oh, well, we lost. Next game.
Like single games or series, sorry?
The series, the matches.
Series, I feel like we felt pretty, like, okay / somewhat proud of most of our results, which have been losses. Like I think like the last 2 or 3 losses that we've had, we've all been like pretty happy. It was like, yeah, we played pretty good against some tough opponents with specific circumstances. Like yeah, like we're pretty happy every time we play. I guess this one kind of just stings a little, maybe just because it's the cup, so we're not gonna get no more cup matches. So that might suck, but we're gonna look forward to the next week matchup, whatever that one is. I don't know how, but every week we just come back to the same script. We say we join the call and then try to have fun. There's no like we don't carry the downness from one loss to the following series week,
Skyline, do you have any questions you want to ask?
Yeah, Caesar. It seemed like after I kind of asked LaCinco12 the same thing, but after that Twos game, it seemed like that really changed the mentality. They seemed to step it up a little bit, played a little more aggro, making good rotations. It seemed like for Dallas Fern, it was that loss kind of set you guys back a little bit, and it made it seem like the last few games were played a lot tougher by LaCinco12. Did you get that same sense in the last few games?
That was a lot of words, Coach.
Yeah, basically, after the Twos match, it seems like LaCinco12 got a lot better with everything they were doing. And it seemed like Dallas Burn were struggling after that Twos game. Did something change for you guys after that Twos match?
The Twos game. When was that?
It was
Game 5.
you and Wicca and Palace and
Runs out.
Runsell.
Yeah, okay. We felt good. I think I remember. Can't remember if we tied or took the lead. But
You took the lead and then they came back.
right, yeah. I just can't remember if we tied or took the lead when we thought like, let's just lose on offense instead of like staying back, because we were like back most of that game. So I think at one point we just said, after scoring one of those goals, we were like, let's just lose on offense, see what happens. And we took the lead with like maybe a minute left or something like that. And then just like, I guess we just had some errors. I can't remember the exact plays, but I think that was probably when we started losing, control of the play, because that was very winnable. The question.
Oh, I'm just saying, if anything changed for you guys after that Twos game, it seemed like it was a struggle going against.
Yeah, I don't think we won after that specific point. So I can't really think. They probably just adjusted to our threes gameplay, because Devin noticeably got better towards the second half of the series, even with the controller DCs. So maybe just they adjusted to us. That's probably the biggest thing that happened.
I don't have anything else, Maz, if you don't.
Yeah, so one very last question. You guys will be going back to league action. You'll be facing off against KC Cauldron. How much is your team looking forward to that matchup?
Dang, I don't look forward to it at all. I'll be honest. Unless it's Serrano plays. I hope Serrano plays, and what's that guy's name? I forgot. Most of the new squad, I guess. I hope we get to see them. And, I'm trying to make this a developmental season for us, for some of our guys. Development club, as I like to think of it right now. So if we get to take on like their toughest squad, who I think are like serious title contenders, if they were to like play to their potential, I think that would be a cool little test. Obviously, the challenge for us, just don't get swept, so we'll see if we can take a game or two off of them. And if we win the series, that's cool. That's cool.
There you go. Well, that's it for our question, Caesar. Thanks for giving us the time for this interview. The floor is now yours. Say whatever you want to say. Give your shout outs. You have the floor.
I have the floor. Shout out Devin and Runsell. Not David. Neither David. Because our David was, he was distracted. He had something going on today. He said we would put him up for drop shot, which also I forgot to play drop shot. I thought we only had hoops and rumble left. But either way, he was not about it today. He was not fully locked in with us today. But shout out Wicca and Mew/Anomaly. Shout out Sky, and most importantly, F Trigger. Those are the words of Pico David.
Well,
All right, what a send-off.
well, thank you for the interview, Caesar. Take care. Have a good night. We'll catch you next time, bro.
Thank you. See y'all.
Courageous fallen, the anguished fallen.
And that does it for the first match of the night. LaCinco12 coming out 4-2 winner Skyline. And you know what that means? We are now set for the lower semifinal, as you can see right here. LaCinco12 versus Timbers Army, and the winner will face off against El Matador in the lower final.
Yeah, I'm excited for how this plays out. I don't remember if we played TA already. If we did, how it even went. But I remember losing to LaCinco12 in league play in the 5th game with a ball going off the roof of my car into the goal from Palace. So I personally would want to replay them for redemption.
Yeah, that would be a banger of a match as well if you guys could face off against each other right there. But that about does it for the Premier Cup action. We have one more match remaining in the Championship Cup, and it is also a lower quarterfinal bout. This match is between EC Eternal of the Seattle Sounders versus Los Verdes of Austin FC. This match, however, will kick off in about 45 minutes, so we won't be going offline. We will stay on, but in the meantime, we will be putting on a couple of clips of the week videos. That will be our intermission until we get to the next matchup. Skyline, I don't know if you're going to be hanging around for the second match or if you're going to hop off. Are you going to be sticking around or are you done?
I'll see what I've got going on. You said 9 o'clock, so 45 minutes?
Yeah.
I'll probably be around, but let me know if you need anything.
All right, cool. Well, for now, we are going to be stepping away. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. Do stick around. We are not done yet. We will be back in about 45 minutes for the second match of the night that you see right here in the Championship Cup between EC Eternal and Los Verdes. So, I'm gonna stop talking. We're gonna go into the clip comps for weeks 7 and 8. We'll be back very shortly. See you guys in a bit. Sorry, I said week 7 and 8. I'm gonna go say week 6 to 8. So week 6, week 7, and week 8. We'll be going with those. I said week 6, no, Cup week 2, week 7, and week 8. Yeah, those 3 videos. We're gonna go with those for now. And then we will be back very shortly for the next matchup of the night. So, Skyline, we'll see you in a bit. And
Sounds good.
I'll be stepping away for now. Don't leave yet. We'll be back in about 30 to 45 minutes. Take care. Peace.
Nana.
Watchers, and I am Bizbo.
Nice.
2 strong Rocket League car drivers from your beautiful Emerald City Defiance soccer team.
Zakar. Yeah. We're here to watch Emerald City Eternal, our brothers and sisters over there, take on Los Verdes in what I believe is the lower quarterfinal of the SGL Cup.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Sounds right. Yeah. It should be a best of 7. I don't know. We'll make it there.
Could be.
It'll be great to see. Could be.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see this one. I love the cup format. I love the chance for the loser of the 3v3 modes to pick their own set of games after that. And I think it's just like a great evening because some people just don't practice anything, like myself. Some people don't practice anything but 3v3.
It'll be interesting to see if it's extra mode strictly. I know, like, in a lot of the games we played, like, we never saw a 2v2, we never saw a 1v1. It was, well, maybe we did see a 2v2, I think, in our first game with Azul, but the other 2, I don't think we saw anything like that. So it'd be great to see maybe some strictly soccer, but not anything changed about the game.
Yeah. I would love to see a 1v1. I haven't watched all the streams, but do you know if there's been a 1v1 yet, at least in championship?
Not that I've witnessed. I've tried to watch as many championship games as possible, but I have not seen anything be a 1v1. Maybe like a Rebellion Steel Army matchup that I'm misremembering, but I doubt it. I know a lot of the teams here, they're pretty team focused.
Yeah, I just want it though. I hate playing 1v1. It's too stressful for me, but I would love to witness it in this cup mode because I think it is pretty fun to watch.
Yeah. Oh,
are you much of a 1v1er?
I'm not much of a 1v1er. Sometimes when I get a wild hair, if I have to do it for a challenge.
Oh yeah.
But I'm slowly losing focus on doing challenges just in this game, period. Mostly just play with friends.
Yeah.
I try to do.
That's what Supporters Gaming League is all about.
Right.
Friendship.
Well, it looks like we got
frenemyship.
Huskies, Deep Sea. I see Philosophy, Trigga, Optimance, Blue Sky. Optimance sounds like a new name. I've never seen that name before. Are they new?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. Would that be for Los Verdes?
I think that is for Los Verdes.
Yeah, I don't recall that name. I guess the team trade window just closed. The mid-season trade window, didn't that just like end or is about to end? Gosh,
I think
we don't know what we're talking
today,
about.
maybe yesterday. I think it ends today. I don't know. I don't follow the rules.
Oh, okay, ends in 2 hours, says Maz.
This just in from Maz. He says that Optimant is making his debut. There's potential for another debut this season, like for Los Verdes or just for another team. I don't know. Maybe we'll have more info here.
Gosh, I was hoping he wasn't actually listening to us. That's kind of
Maz is always listening. The secret Santa Claus that they're always talking about.
Nice. Oh man, is he ever? So let's see. What do we know? EC Eternal, Los Verdes. I believe. I'm trying to look up the standings. I don't know if we have the. Do we have any kind of? Join your teams. Good luck. Everyone, we'll talk about this later.
They're going. We got Huskies, Deep Sea Philosophy starting for ECE, and we got Trigga Blue Sky Optimant joining for Los Verdes. So
we get to see the new Optimant.
Optimate. See how they go. What they're doing. I'd like to see if they bring some oomph and what's the word? Like
Verve?
aggressiveness. Some like here we go to the Los Verdes squad. I think that's what they're missing. They're missing somebody who's able to push their speed and tempo.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like they haven't had a great season from what I remember, and they're often not a great start with Deep Sea popping it in after some great challenges from Huskies and Philosophy Girl.
20 seconds in, making a stamp.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna try to pretend like I'm not biased. So I was gonna say nice, but then I didn't. But let's see.
Have some separation there, Bisbo.
Yeah.
We did for you.
One day we'll have to face them, and then all bias will be gone.
Philosophy almost scored again. Deep Sea pushing it back in there. This Emerald City Eternal team's too aggressive for this.
Yeah.
For this team.
I agree. Man, that is just some crazy pressure. 2 decent shots in a row. The second one from Huskies going in, beautifully shot right over the goalkeeper. Not bad.
Los Verdes just needs to win this kickoff, have it pushed into ECE's defensive side.
Let's see here.
Just have to absorb all this pressure.
Yeah, I'm seeing some hesitancy on Los Verdes. I'm thinking, in my mind, I would have liked both of those challenges to come out quicker, and that's something that they could probably adjust, but they would have to talk about it perhaps first. They are bunching up in their net, though. I don't know if you're seeing that or if you've seen anything else.
Yeah. Especially on that last goal, it was just a lot of congested defending. They couldn't back up or reverse without bumping each other.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking a little more confidence and a little more aggression on the D would help, but
Huskies just sends it over all of them.
Huskies is pretty good at shooting.
I agree, Maz, reading your chat there. If they can win one game, that's just a big step. They haven't won one all season, if I'm correct on that. Yeah, 0 game wins. Cup or league, so I would just love to see that change.
You know what? My bias is flipped. I'd like to see Los Verdes get a win somewhere.
I really
at least
root
the game.
for 'em.
Yeah. So, I'm sorry to betray my own city.
I don't want to see it happen to us in our next league match against them. I think we have a few weeks before we see that.
Yeah, hopefully they get it here.
Anyway.
Right. Hopefully get it here so we don't have to face that. But let's see. They're starting to break out a little bit. I'm liking this. They're spreading out.
I was about to say, with how the first 20 seconds went, these last minute and a half has looked a lot better by them.
Yep. Ooh, cool idea.
Some work.
Rough execution. We've got I feel like I'm seeing Trigga and Blue Skies kind of starting to link up a little bit. Oh, as I say that, Philosophy Girl cleans it up with a beautiful shot. Deep Sea off a nice pass, of course. Those two have been playing a lot together. It shows.
Yep.
Can't believe Huskies isn't in the Jaeger. You're right, Christmas. I'm with you.
I saw Philosophy Girl and a Dafo on earlier together, so maybe we'll see a Dafo appearance.
That'd be nice. Rumor has it he has a function. I keep hearing the word function.
Oh, a function.
He's at a function. Whatever that means.
Whatever
Sounds very
kids do
adult.
these days at functions. Oh,
Oh, kids?
okay.
Gotcha. All right, here we go. Let's get some pressure. Optimint, let's see what you got. New guy on the field. New guy in this league, potentially. I'm liking it. You know, that was a good little push. Smart retreat from Trigga.
I think he's still trying to find the
Philosophy's
flow of
got a good
things. Optimint here. Still, I'm not sure how much he's practiced with Los Verdes, if they play together, like just casual, competitive, outside of this, like how familiar he is with his team. Looks like maybe he's got some nerves going on here in this first game.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, great cleanup though. Not bad from
He is running away with it.
Yeah. Yeah, this is one of those games where I think, you know, if you can keep your mental relatively unscathed through it, We start talking right now. What can we do? What can we do next game?
I think the factor is just focusing on getting a ball in the back of the net. Once you get one goal, doesn't matter if it's 5-1 this game, next game you've already scored on them, so you can get that again.
You're definitely right. Break the curse.
Break that curse.
Great challenge from Huskies. He's got no boost. Huskies steals it. Ooh, almost a nice touch from Blue Sky. Deepsy passes. Huskies Philosophy Girl up at the same
That was a
time.
triple commit by Emerald City
It
Eternal.
was. This is a chance.
That was a chance for Los Verdes. Just a little slow to realize that the ball was just bouncing at midfield there. Philosophy Girl coming off the ceiling. Deepsy's has a good up there.
Yeah.
He's trying to dunk that ball.
He's got some X.
Blue Skies one-on-one. Did they get a shot?
Oh, what a block.
Philosophy Girl is there. That's what we want to see from Los Verdes.
Yeah.
What they want in the last 30 seconds leaving this match. They want the pressure. Nice shot. Oh, that's a goal.
It's in. They've broken
Los
the
Verdes.
curse.
Awesome. That's some good momentum for them going into this second match.
Yeah, it really is. They carved out some space finally. They started to link a couple plays together where ECD kind of was caught on the back foot, stuck on their half, and they had space to work with in it, and they capitalized on it.
Last one, whiffs, yeah. I don't know what that was a weird touch it took from. I think it might have been Deepsy there at the last second. Still somehow went in. The goal's a goal.
It somehow added speed, which is not what you want from. Speaking of things you don't want, is an unfortunate touch.
They make up there.
You know, these guys trying to be quick, trying to be a hero. Unfortunately, slightly misreads it. Goes into the back of his net.
Interesting to see what Los Verdes chooses as their match.
Yeah, I'll be interested as well. More interesting though. Do we get the Brazil?
It's
We
Brazil. You should have said it a little bit sooner. Commentator's
I was
curse.
trying to say it.
From happening.
They stole it from me. So here's the thing though, if I've ever been on the receiving end of Brazil, for me, I think that is a win. You know, like
Sort of. Like you accomplished something.
yeah,
Meme worthy.
I feel like, you know, that I'll have confidence going out of that. You don't like it? Oh, that's fair.
No.
Fair.
Well, they
Game
take
one.
it 7-1.
EC Eternal 7-1. Got the Brazil. Optimate's first showing left to be a little shy of what we probably would want to see, but it's always tough to go out on the first time. The nerves are high. They're running hot.
First SGL match. I can't. I'm sure if I were to go back and find, I'd probably have somewhere around less than 100 points in my first SGL match.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I got 2 demos go though. That shows some aggressiveness that I like to see.
That is good.
But, Philosophy Girl showing up with 702 points. That's kind of crazy. Just lighting up the scoreboard over there for her team.
Yeah.
Uh,
Interesting
all of
that
them
her
just stab
and
at it.
Huskies don't have any demos. It's all on Deepsy in that
On
last
DC's
match.
side.
Which I feel like having played against him, I don't remember him being much of a demo chaser.
I remember Philosophy Girl chasing me a lot with that.
Me too.
Said or something.
Maybe she's unlocked a new. Oh, here we go, Snow Day.
Got Snow Day.
Snow Day, game 2. I like that choice.
I still see Deepsy and Philosophy Girl out there. We got Funk coming in. Trigger and Optimint are still there.
So someone
We'll see.
else.
Yeah, Blue Skies dropping out for a Juice, a Jess, Juice. I'm gonna call them Juice.
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 He's French. Juice. You know what? I didn't actually look at.
Just in from us to call him Justin. Okay.
Okay.
Got our glass. Looks like maybe one too many are on the field here. Oh. Justin's gone.
Juice.
And here we go.
Glass. Juice. Optimum.
We got Justin. Ottoman. Yeah. All right.
Okay. We had on the
And
other
away
side.
we
Oh,
go.
we had Huskies for Funk. Is that the change? Looks like on.
Yes.
ECE?
Funk
Nice.
Huskies. Let's see, maybe this is Los Verdes' secret weapon. I'm not sure if I'm the type to use my best extra modes game first, or if that's something I save for like a potential game 4 or 5. Sorry, would that be game 5, I guess? No, that would be game 4.
Yeah, game 4. Yeah. I feel like
Kind of like a penalty kicking.
with a loss,
Oh, no.
Mr. Funk slotting one in early, 30 seconds in, 31 seconds in, off of a great pass from Deep Sea. That was a great pre-flip.
It's so hard to get that puck to not just like shoot out the other side and zip across the face.
I believe it's called a squirt.
Pinch.
That puck
A squirt.
squirted out there.
Of squirming. Just
But
with
yeah.
a good controlled touch with the puck.
I feel
Lots of girls
like
just-
Los Verdes really wants to get a win here. So my bet is they probably took this as their top choice of game types, but it's not going well so far
It does
for
not
them.
seem to be going hot in our first minute. It could be a long snow day match.
Yeah, that it could. Philosophy Girl kind of just bullied her way through two Los Verdes players, and then it was a pretty easy, clean finish from there.
Snow days, a lot about you can capitalize off demos and bumps in Snow Day pretty easy.
Yeah, I'd like to see Los Verdes. Agreed. Yeah, Snow Day is all about like boost management, I feel like, and if you can demo someone, that completely blows up their boost management, which then messes with rotations and allows for some pretty good shots at net.
Emerald City
my
is playing with
gosh.
it at this point in front of their net, and they decide to score. I feel like that should have gone in probably 3 hits ago.
Yeah. Philosophy Girl
Wow.
is lighting up though,
Dunk.
just powering through the other team.
J-Bomb, I hear ya. I'm here for a Los Verdes. Mr. Funk did not like that I said that. Deepsy with another pass in. He has 2 assists now. He's just
Oh, yeah,
diming everybody up.
yeah. This is looking rough. I'm not gonna lie. Well, there was that squirt we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Let's see
No
what
one
they
on
can
Los
do.
Verdes really wants to touch the puck, it seems like.
Yeah, it does seem kind of like they're hesitating a little bit.
Philosophy Girl's
Oh
just
my-
gonna walk it right in.
She is just destroying.
She's peeking.
She is peeking. She did when we were spoiler, I guess. Bird and I were in the warm up match with ECE, and we were all in comms together, and she was saying that she was feeling hot. She was playing real good today, and it's starting to show.
She's starting to find her groove just in time. Argos with a dangerous touch back. Oh my gosh.
Very risky.
Again, Deepsea gets a touch with the puck and somehow it just doesn't go anywhere. It's just there.
Yeah,
Surprise.
Maz, you're right with Snow Day maybe being their best shot, but we'll see. We'll see. I'd love to see a win from them though. I think we just need to see more speed.
I think Los Verdes' best shot will probably come in with something like Rumble, where literally anything could happen with your power-ups.
Yeah, you're actually right. That's a great option.
Like a lucky glove punch or like some spikes to get into the net, you know, something like that's going to be their best option.
Yeah.
That luck factor.
It seems like they're unwilling to kind of like use their boost and go, you know? I feel like maybe because they feel like they're so boxed in, they can't get their boost, so they're just extra holding onto it. I'm not sure.
Maybe.
The pressure is pretty crazy from ECU.
Could just
though.
be a bunch of boost stealing going on by Emerald City Eternal here too.
Yeah.
They're just up in their corners. Oh my gosh, Funk. What? If he broke that out, I would have been nervous to play him next.
Yeah, that would have been pretty.
I think a double tap with a puck is completely different than with a ball.
Oh my god, the triple coming
what a
in, it
team
goes
goal.
through.
Everybody wanted a piece of that one.
They knew it was coming. All high boost, all go for the ball. Deep Sea somehow gets that
high,
off of
go
a
low.
deflection.
Take him out.
Oh, beautiful. Maybe we'll get another Brazil.
Maybe we will. Is Emerald City Eternal going to be nice enough to allow Los Verdes to
goal.
score, though? I don't think so. It's just a great turn off the pressure.
Yeah, they're...
Philosopher was squished between the walls. She just found her way out of it with a great pass. Missing an opportunity there. I bet she'll want that one back.
Yeah. Although it's still
There's her
enabled a lot of
shot.
pressure.
Solid rotation by Funk.
Oh, they got a tiny bit of space here, and it's lost. Unfortunate. The attempted speed was good, but oh, she got the shot.
Everybody on Emerald City Eternal wanted that goal, yet they were all pushing the net.
Yeah, great clearance from Deep Sea, going in for the goalie demo.
Man.
Funk going for the high five post goal.
After he just learned what that was. I was there for that.
He did not know what that was.
He's taking it off the ceiling.
Oh, close shot
Oh
from
my
Deep Sea.
gosh. Oh, it's back center though. That's dangerous.
That's very dangerous. Oh, great bump. Okay, I've seen
Justin
some
with a
bumps.
great bump, yeah. Man, with a better turnout this game, some more
Yeah.
points for himself.
Ooh, that's another one. No chance of a Brazil now.
Yes. Emerald City Eternal has shut down Los Verdes on all fronts.
Yeah.
Snowed
one of those
out
games.
and lost.
We'll go back to 3v3. We'll see.
All right.
See who else is in the rotation for this.
I think we need to leave this match as it will be a server switched to Central, so that way Los Verdes will get their home match.
Palace. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we gotta
Yes,
go.
Alice, you are right.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, ECE is just looking pretty dominant. Philosophy Girl.
Yeah.
Again, MVP of the match twice in a row. But
I mean, I'm not surprised. She had 4 goals that game.
Yeah.
Almost 75 touches. That's
Oh my
crazy.
gosh.
That's a lot of touches. That's 150 points alone just by touching the puck. That's outplaying Arglass on touches. That's just crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Los Verdes just not move. They were stuck.
I feel like you just kind of Philosophy Girl. She feels on. It's showing. Just let her get those touches.
Yep. Alright, our server's back up here.
Let's see if you can join in now. The match has concluded.
Yeah, it's telling me I get enough. There we go.
What's up? Nice.
It's up now.
All right, back
to
on
our
Central.
3v3s on Central for the next 2 matches. We'll see if this causes any sort of disruption to Emerald City's gameplay. Though Deep Sea has to be in this match because I know he's an East Coaster, so he's probably looking forward to this.
Wait, is that true?
Yes, that is true.
Okay.
Yeah. We got Justin, Optimate, and Blue Sky out there for the Green Squad. We got Huskies, Philosophy, and Funk. Wow. Deepsy, you got shafted. If you're listening.
This is the servers you would want.
Oh. Oh, are they ready?
Oh.
I think they're
We
joining.
got players
Nope.
sorting out some
They're in,
technical
they're out. They're
difficulties.
in, they're out. So excited.
We're just trying to play, trying to get this game going. It looks like we got enough now.
Alright, I'm ready to get this next game on the road. Will we see Emerald City Eternal sweep? We got people joining both teams. Here we go.
Here we go.
I just got laid a slice of pepperoni pizza in my face, and I can't eat it because I'm commentating. But I can mention how beautiful it looks.
Homemade pepperoni? Homemade pizza?
No,
No?
not homemade.
Are we talking frozen? Talking delivery?
Honestly, I have no idea where it came from. It's just present. I trust
That's like-
Mrs. Bird, Dana.
Yeah, that's kind of a great situation. You're just like playing Rocket League, commentating Rocket League, and then all of a sudden this pepperoni pizza shows up in your face. I think he's eating. Chat, I think he's eating.
A better start. A better start for Los Verdes here. 30 seconds, 40 seconds has gone by and not a goal yet.
Yeah, it is a much better start. I think they are playing with more aggression. I think at this point you just have to just go. Like don't
Gotta
overthink
get a goal.
it.
Gotta get a goal.
If you double commit, triple commit, it happens. You got to go. Oh my gosh, what a touch from Juice.
They scored 8 goals on you last game. Can't really get much worse than that, I'd say.
Yeah. Already, they've, I believe the first goal in the first game was 20 seconds in. Oh my gosh, Blue Skies.
I think both games.
Great shot. Unlucky.
Oh.
The triple commit.
Oh my gosh.
Save.
Wow, Philosophy Girl, that was crazy. What a
Oh,
save.
what a save. That was a good
Los
opportunity.
Verdes wants that back. They're going to be pushing
Yeah.
that. Justin, good clear there.
Yeah, they're looking
Nice.
a little more spicy right now.
Much better.
Oh, dear.
Oh, Huskies had to do it too. Would have stopped that.
Yeah. Great little pop shot. Smooth controlled. Never worried. Probably had the bounce covered even if it was saved.
That is sushi chef topper that he's got going on. Can't tell.
I'll have to take a look. It does look to be sushi-esque.
If so, because he has what it takes Rocket League skill-wise to be a sushi chef.
Yeah, it's like he's cutting up Los Verdes with a sushi knife.
Oh, that was a good dish off to Funk.
That was a good dish. Oh, is that another sushi reference? Yes. Oh my gosh, wide open net.
Philosophy Girl,
Man, she
is too much.
She is too much. She's just bossing. She's just stuffing
She
everybody
just
right in
dunked
front of the
all
net.
3 of them right there in front of the net. That was
Yeah.
Wait, something else. Shibam, they need like what's his name? Megatron or whatever his name is. I don't watch the Transformer movie. What's Optimus Prime? That's his name. Cobra Kai Huskies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. He just double, but it pops it up for Funk. Had a good attempt at a shot there.
Yeah, ECU's getting back into that comfortable rotation where they kind of dominate, take away all of the boost, and create opportunities. But as I say that,
Yeah. They are noticing that they need to hit balls in the air. They need those things. I also
Rocket
saw
League,
the bumpy in Philosophy Girl.
that's an interesting approach. I wonder if they do go for some demos or bumps. That might help them.
I hope so. Maybe a little bit more.
They're actually getting some okay
Optimate
pressure.
Going up there.
Ooh,
Philosophy
got
Girl just
punished.
banging it from half field.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate situation. Optimate was trying to go speedy, trying to go fast. I respect it. I respect the decision, but unfortunately the execution wasn't there to block that one. But I appreciate that they're going for it. This game is much tighter.
It is much tighter. I was about to mention that. It's over halfway through the game here. The score is much better. Something that you could feel is comeback-ish.
Yeah. This is comebackable.
Comebackable.
Yeah, thank you.
You said it the
Oh,
first time.
Christmas
Oh.
acid. Is that the...
We had
Oh,
a,
Huskies!
a triple whiff on the Los Verdes side in the net.
Yeah, that's rough. It's an interesting
That was a
camera angle.
banger of a shot down. I had to just follow it up.
Christmas, yes, that is the Octane ZSR, I believe is the full name of that car, which is the alternative Octane. For some reason, underutilized. I don't know why. I feel like it's a pretty good car.
There's also an Optic GT, is there?
Ooh, if there is, I've never seen that one. I'd love to see that. Ooh, Funk with a close shot. This guy has a little time, no boost, but he is doing pretty well with it. Optimate, great challenge, just didn't go his way.
There's another car out there that looks
Oh,
really
Philosophy
similar
Girl.
to
Queen
that. Octane,
again.
I cannot put name on it.
Octane GT is terrible. Interesting. I do not know that one. I'm gonna have to look it up.
I don't know if that's real. Don't quote me.
No, Maz said something in chat. He says it looks horrible. Octave GT. No, we don't need that. I shouldn't be Googling. I'm talking. 5-0.
I'm Googling.
ECE.
You can't tell me I can't.
All I'm seeing is Ford Mustangs in real life, and I'm confused.
Funk with a big save, clears it all the way down to the other end. Oh, what a pass.
Great pass.
Huskies, I bet you wanted that one back. This is Los Verdes' opportunity. Oh, Blue Sky just
Gets
needed
it.
a little bit better controlled touch there at midfield, and I think he would have been fine.
Yeah. Oh, calculated touch from
Philosophy Girl.
Optimum. Those are those touches you just love to see.
Nice bang.
Break
Can they
ankles.
get the pass?
Oh, Optimum set up.
Oh
Here's the thing. Optimum knew that was there. He knew that or he or she knew that was a pass that could have been scoreable, and they went for it. And I love that. With
That's what they
some time and some practice, that could develop into a beautiful, pass and shot.
Pass play.
So I like the instinct.
Whoever had that banging pass off the wall there, also thinking team-wise, passing it off. All right, we're on to game
GG's. Game 4 coming up. We got ECE 3-0 on the series, I believe, right?
4. Yikes. Yes, Optimum only putting out 6 points. Unbelievable. I don't know how that's possible when he has 7 balls. But
It's confusing, actually. Isn't
We'll
a ball
take
touch 2 points?
it is.
Huh. How do you get negative points?
He demoed a teammate? I have no idea.
Yeah.
But
That's
hey,
confusing.
I think Blue Sky putting out the most points we've seen by a Los Verdes member tonight with 206. So they showed up that game, put up a better chance.
They did.
Like to
Yeah,
see-
Blue Skies did look pretty solid. I like what I've seen there. Justin, I believe. Also was looking decent. Optimum, again, great instinct. Unfortunately, didn't deliver, but with time, I think that instinct is gonna pan out to make a strong player.
I wonder what we'll have as our game 4 decision.
Let's see what we
Looks
got.
like 2v2s, and we got Trigga and Blue Sky with Funk and Huskies. Okay, we got Park de Paris. They're joining. They're saying, "Let's get this underway." Match
Here we go,
point.
2v2. Match point on the line. Do we see the reverse sweep? Oh,
Oh, we see a
Off to a
great
good
start
start.
by Los Verdes. That's exactly what they wanted.
well, let's go.
The
is
cheat up
what
by
we
Blue
want.
Sky. In my book, but still a pool shot. Should count.
2v2 buff, says Maz. No kidding.
This is something I think Emerald City's not used to.
Yeah. Also interesting that it's Huskies and Funk, the most long-standing teammates, I think, on the team, which you would expect some chemistry between them. Am I right on that? I don't know if I'm right on that.
Expects maybe, yeah, they have, I think they were on a team last season together.
They were on my team
ago.
last season.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Surprised that we haven't seen Deepsy at all for any of these central server games. Did he have to go? Did he do that on purpose?
I have a theory. I think he probably had 2 pepperoni pizza slices in front of him. One more than you.
Mine's just gonna have to get popped back into the toaster oven.
Or the air fryer if you're fancy.
I have one of those.
You do?
Yes, sir. Emerald City's got some pressure going, but Los Verdes cannot get the ball back onto their side. Sorry.
Yeah.
Let me stump on what I was saying. Laughing mid-sentence.
I'm sorry. I did it. I'm just curious about air fryers, but I should be more curious about this match. Huskies, great touch. Ooh, if Mr. Funk had turned quicker, that could have been a good opportunity. They are keeping the pressure up, though. They're keeping this corner kind of on lock. And Rocket League is a game of corners.
It is. I have noticed Los Verdes doing a great job at just like absorbing that pressure and like right now just pushing back out. Like park the bus style. Minnesota Wonderwall, you know?
Yeah, you're definitely right. I'm also seeing pretty good boost management. Like, Trigga seems to be holding on to his boost pretty well, which is huge. Oh, dangerous. Oh, stop from
mistaken.
Huskies.
Trigga has some experience, I think, playing with like Palace in the last past leagues with Los Verdes was just one squad, so should be a pretty experienced player out there. That was an amazing stuff by Huskies.
Yeah, that was an incredible stuff. Off of what looked like it was going to be an incredible save first, but unfortunate for Blue Skies the other way. The hardest shot in Rocket League.
Oh, unlucky.
Huskies is up. Nice little double tap off the wall. Doesn't really pan out.
Teamwork approach here.
He's going for that teamwork approach. Although it looks like ECE is kind of, they were low on boost. Funk got some just in time. Funk dribbling it forward. He's got the rainbow wheels.
What a pass.
Oh, what a pass. What a save.
That's gotta be in, right? It's gotta be a goal, right? Oh, no.
Oh, great challenge from Blue Skies. He bailed out Trigga.
Oh.
Oh, beautiful team commit.
Funk. That's crazy.
Okay, Funk, rabbit on his head.
I'd like to see it. Funk
Can he pull the rabbit
in the corner there.
Ooh, good shot. Huskies was there, though.
Palm cool collected Huskies over everybody's head. That's a goal. Oh my gosh.
It seems like Los Verdes, they're better.
They only play twos.
They only play twos. It seems like their optimal format, as far as I can tell, is Blue Skies playing a little more defensively, kind of covering that net, and then Trigga being their kind of like offensive power, which unfortunately didn't work there.
Upper 90s it.
Yeah, just has a beautiful shot.
Oh, that pass by Funk. Ooh. Bar down. Bar down.
Bar down. Trigga stuck in an awkward spot with his car. Couldn't recover.
Emerald City, maybe we'll see a little bit a smoother play now that they have the monkey off their back and they're back in the lead. And there we go.
Beautiful passing.
Yeah, I agree,
finish.
Maz. All they needed was to get that 1-0 lead out of the way and game set. I'll type an F in the chats.
Palace disagrees. I want to see the goals. I want to see it. We need a match here. Let's see what happens. There's time. Twos, you can get like 4 goals in 30 seconds.
Anything can happen in twos, but I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but
don't.
I have to be. I don't know. Los Verdes won't be going.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, in all likelihood, you're probably right, but I'm hoping we get a little bit of a.
You said you were going to be unbiased.
Oh, right.
That's expected.
Oh, is that
Is
in?
that
No, that's
counterattack
not.
you were talking about?
Yeah.
Still center.
Yeah, Huskies is quick on it though. Oh, is he double?
Misses it.
He went for it though. Trigga playing pretty aggressively. Some
Yeah.
decent touches.
Oh my gosh.
He doesn't have
Got
a
that
lot of
ball off the
time.
wall. What a
They wanna
center.
score.
He was looking for a teammate there. This guy was just, I think, too far away.
Yeah, a little too defensively minded.
Oh,
great
what a
beat from
turn
Trigga.
by Trigga.
It's a tough spot right there.
Huskies
Huskies
again.
does a great job.
Just confident in his defense.
I feel like this team should definitely start Blue Sky and Trigga together.
I think so. I think that's
It's looking
definitely
good.
two people that you want on the field when you need a win.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
that
that
is
is
a
that.
sweep.
That is
Yeah.
a sweep for Emerald City Eternal. 4-0 on the cup match.
Great
winning-
match though, put up by Los Verdes. 2v2. Especially with Huskies out there on the field. That's a great put out because Huskies is not bad. He's a pretty good player.
Yeah, he is a very good player. I feel like that could be one of the. Yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say ECE. That might be their strongest 2v2, but I feel like they have multiple different versions of 2v2 that are all very strong. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But man, what a match! ECE
What a match.
cleaning
I
up
think
and looking pretty confident doing it.
Yeah. And they'll have to take that sweep and go meet it with Steel Army. I believe in the
Ooh.
semifinals, I guess, of the lower bracket. Is that what that is?
Yeah, I think that's right. Which that is a challenge. Although,
Oh, we got a bracket up here.
oh yes,
Yep,
a
it's-
bracket.
Okay. Lower semifinals. Steel Army, EC Eternal. Winner of that will play Azul.
Oof, that is a tough road.
It's a tough road.
If I can speak on our behalf, at least, Steel Army was pretty difficult. So they
Yes.
have their workout cut out for them in 2 weeks.
Steel Army, they are a team that like their extra mode games. They love drop shot. They like snow day. They are a team that it's kind of hard to find a weak link because nobody's weak on that team in general.
Yeah,
We got 2 interviews. We got Andrea for Emerald City Eternal and Trigga for Los Verdes.
nice.
And I think we'll be ready for them whenever they are ready, Maz.
Gosh, this bracket is kind of crazy. I'm looking at everybody in it, and I mean, obviously the Rebellion are just dominant this
Steel
season. Although,
But only Emerald City Defiance can beat them. Sorry, I had to
yes,
just make
one
that call
team
out.
has beat them before.
Just wait on Andrea to get in here.
Granted, their best player wasn't available that night, but
Yes,
still,
I have to
you know,
make that clear.
maybe they'll be scared of us when we get into that next match. Andrea,
Hello! We got the MVP, probably in my books, for this series, putting up multiple goals in multiple games.
Thanks. Yeah. Well, congratulations. Well done. That was a beautiful sweep. How do you feel about those matches?
Oh, I feel great. We played really good. We got to see a lot of really interesting games. I mean, it's the best performance we've had, even compared to the one we had against Los Verdes the first time we played them. It's just we were able to show a little bit of dominance against another team, which is nice considering that, you know, we've been a little bit towards the bottom, but it's cool. We had a great game.
Nice. Yeah.
Speaking of,
Oh, go ahead,
go
Bird.
for it. No, go, please.
I agree. It probably does feel really good. I have a question for you. Would you rather have your 8-0 win, I believe in game 2, or would you rather have the Brazil in game 1, and why?
Brazil. It's a Brazil.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we're not gonna. It would be a dick move to concede a goal at 7-0.
We were debating that.
So we don't
the press
do
box.
that. We were debating it too, but it is a bit of a dick move, and so we just played like normal and we got the A0. But Brazil, come on, it's the Brazil.
How do you prepare playing a team like Los Verdes when next cup match comes around? You have to play against Steel Army.
I mean, yeah, Steel Army next week. That's gonna be an interesting one. I think we will go into that feeling like we can definitely win. We took a game against them during our first game of the regular season. And we can feel like if we can get some 3v3 wins, we've been really good in extra mode, so we can take that home. So really looking forward to that one, actually.
Nice.
Yeah,
Just speaking of dominance, yeah.
I agree. I think you guys have a chance against them, especially after how y'all look tonight. What, in your opinion, what makes your team click like that tonight?
I mean, for the games we had Deeps in there, he's really great setting people up on that back line. I mean, Huskies is a bit of an aggressive menace like me. He's good at that. I mean, Funk is also a pretty good support person, and obviously he also had goals. So, you know, we actually gel pretty well. We practice a lot because we just have fun playing the game together, and so we always practice a few hours before our matches, which I think really helps us. I'm not sure if every team really does that. And so I think it helps us just sort of gel and be a good team to be playing all the time.
Yeah, it definitely shows.
Who decided that Deep Sea didn't get the central servers when he's the East Coast guy? Like, who?
It wasn't really. It wasn't really a conscious decision. It's just those were he said, I'm good for this next one because I've been in for 2, and then for the 2 they decided 2v2 Los Verdes, and so he was like, I don't really do 2v2s, so he set out for that one too.
See.
So yeah, it was not conscious at all. Yeah, we didn't really have much problems with the internet, pretty much at all.
Yeah. Next week you do play Los Verdes in league play, so it's just a quick turnaround. Do you think we'll see like a Difo maybe make an appearance in that game?
We will. He wasn't able to make it back today, but it's honestly kind of sad that he wasn't able, because he loves Snow Day. I was really hoping that when they fix Snow Day he would be there, but you know, next cup game we'll have a Difo in Snow Day. That'll be fun.
Nice. Right. I guess I don't really have any more questions.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I got anything else. Oh, I don't think you spoke about your role in the team, Andrea, although you kind of hinted at it with talking about Husky's aggression. Where do you see yourself fitting in?
I am an overly aggressive player in Rocket League. It's a double-edged sword. Sometimes I shoot myself in the back, but at the same time, I can definitely win some 50s pretty far up the field because of the way that I kind of instinctually play Rocket League. Just very aggressive, always pushing. And that sometimes that works and sometimes that doesn't, and that's sort of my role.
Yeah, I can attest, having played against you and with you several times now, that you've got the aggression, and it really panned out today. I think there were like, I don't know, 5 or 6 different times where we just saw you physically push the ball through 3 or 4 players in a row and score or get a pass that became a goal. Like it was good. The aggression is fun. We liked watching it.
Yeah, I like playing it.
yeah. Heck yeah.
Any
with that, I think, you got the floor. Anything you want to shout out?
I mean, you guys obviously getting us some commentators so that, you know, it's always best to have 2 commentators, not just one. And you know, Maz for putting everything together. My team, obviously, you guys did great, and Huskies and Funk on that last one, you guys did great. That's the one game I wasn't in, and I watched you guys actually kind of go down to Los Verdes, who in that final game they were showing a little bit of brilliance and showing that I think they will get a win eventually. And so, you know, Trigon and Blue Skies, shout out to you, Deeps, and yeah.
All right, nice. Agreed.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for joining us, and have a good rest of your evening.
All right, GG.
GG's.
And I think that leaves Trigger. Am I not mistaken?
I believe you're right.
And there we go. We have Trigger. Welcome, welcome.
Evening, Trigger. Tough loss. How are you feeling?
Oh,
Oh no,
non-existent.
he's feeling quiet. Muted, perhaps.
Muted, perhaps?
Maybe he stepped away.
Maybe this is part of the Los Verdes problem.
Is this? Oh no, he can't hear anything.
I saw like an overlay screen pop up, but nothing else after that. Maz, we're having technical difficulties. Oh,
Okay,
he
he's
left.
gonna rejoin. We're gonna see how it goes. Trigger,
He's back. Trigger?
can you hear us?
Again, I saw something pop up, but no noise.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Trigger.
He's talking, but nothing's coming out.
No. It's just one of those nights, I think.
It's just everybody has those days.
Okay. Waiting. Testing. We're still waiting. Technical difficulties. Sorry now. I'll be curious what he has to say about all these technical difficulties. Perhaps there were larger issues tonight that we didn't know about.
Maybe there were. He's back.
I'm back.
Hey!
He's here. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome, Trigger.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tough loss. How are you feeling?
Oh, really good. I mean, yeah, I told the team while we were playing, I'm not super worried about getting the dub. We introduced 2 new players, Optimant and Just. And so I really just wanted to use this as an opportunity to, build some chemistry, kind of figure out what the new guys bring to the squad, and I like what I see. I think they played super well, so I'm feeling good. We typically feel pretty good after a match, even if it's a loss, because we always have a lot of fun. So yeah, not too bad. It was a tough loss. I think this is a team that we can get a win off of, but we didn't get it tonight. We will go again next week.
Yeah, next week you're right back at him. Do you think who's going to be part of that like main core group of starters for you? Is it going to be Optimant and Justin? Or is that kind of like what you brought them in for, or?
Yeah, I definitely wanted to see, who brought what. I don't have any answers as to who we will be starting just yet. I think we'll probably keep the 2 with me and Sky, just to start off the match, and then we'll rotate from there. We're a team that we do like to rotate a lot. And yeah, we'll see who works best as the third for starting the next match.
Very cool. I am curious about you and Sky. That last game, the 2v2, you guys looked good. Did you just know 2v2 was your game, or did you have any kind of like prep talk to get ready for it, or what happened? Because that was a much more competitive, pretty close game, honestly. Could have gone either way.
Yeah, a little bit. We did talk about what game modes we wanted. We definitely wanted to do Snow Day, but then yeah, we did talk about probably doing 2s. When we talked before the match, I know Just said he liked doing 2s, but he didn't feel super comfortable, I guess, going into that 2s match, and so I took over. And yeah, me and Sky, we play a lot of matches together, so we're the most familiar with each other. I know what Sky can do, so I feel like it just made sense for me to come in and fill in that second spot. Yeah, I thought it was a decent match. I mean, EC Eternal there are a tough squad, but yeah, I thought we definitely had an opportunity for a win there. It kind of sucks we didn't win, but we'll figure that out from here.
Do you feel like if that 2v2 match and Snow Day match were swapped, maybe it would have provided a little bit of more momentum game 3, especially on like central servers that you could have maybe utilized to take a point away?
Yeah, I mean, potentially. I didn't really see this this cup match going our way either way. Yeah, I mean, it definitely could have got us some momentum. I'm not entirely sure how much it would have helped. But yeah, it is what it is. We just, we're gonna put our best foot forward, and we try to do that in every match. So that's what we did in that twos match, even if it was the last game.
Nice. Well, yeah, it was good to see. It was good to see that showing at the end of the series. I think a lot of chat was rooting for you, and yeah, it was impressive. It was a good game. So I don't think I have anything else. Do you have anything else, Bird?
No, just that. Yeah, I'm rooting for you. I'd love to see you guys get that first game win at least, for sure. Not against us, but anybody else is acceptable.
Hopefully not us.
Right.
I'm rooting for you guys.
Yeah, thank you guys.
But yeah, the floor is yours. If you have any shout outs or want to say anything to the chat, it's all you.
Yeah. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Maz. Shout out Philosophy Girl. Oh my goodness. I've been waiting to kind of give her kudos, because she played just out of her mind in those matches that we played against her. Yeah, she was spectacular. Shout out to Justin Optimist. I feel really good, having them as a part of our squad. I really liked what I saw from them. I feel like they're very competent, they're confident, they're playing their game and trying their best to add whatever they bring to the squad. So shout out to them. I love having them on the team. Shout out LaCinco12 for the win tonight, the comeback win. That was a great match against the Burn squad. They played great. So yeah, shout out Palace and Devin and Runsal. I love those guys. I miss them here at Los Verdes. Maybe one day we'll all be reconnected, but that's all I got.
We'll again be one, maybe one day. All right, thank you, GGs. Maybe next week you'll have some better luck against EC Eternal, but you have a good rest of your night.
Yeah, you too. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thanks you. All right, let's see what Maz has in store for us. We can wrap up now. Awesome. That's a wrap.
That's a wrap. See you later.
See you later. I got nothing. Thanks for joining all those who joined. It was a great matchup. Saw some killer matches. Got a Brazil. Got an 8-0, which is apparently less amusing than a Brazil. But
which I kind of agree with. I was hoping she would say that.
Of course you were. Everybody in the chat, thanks for showing up. Appreciate your support. Palace, congrats on your win earlier. I did not watch, but now I know because of Trigger.
Now we know. GG's everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in. I imagine there will be many more matches soon. Take care.